I'm finally back with a new wholesale vendor list.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure. And I know I've been MIA for the last couple of weeks. I was enjoying my birthday work free, but now the birthday celebration's finally over, unfortunately. And now it's time for me to get back to work. So we're jumping in this week with a new wholesale vendor list. Here's 10 new wholesale vendors for you guys. In this first one, I'm more than likely going to pronounce this name completely wrong, but it'll be on the screen too. And it's IDEM, Ditto, or IDEM, Ditto, whatever this name is. It's a women's wholesale clothing vendor, and their brand is very chic yet contemporary. It is an LA based vendor, and they do require a seller's permit. And not only do they require a seller's permit, they also require invoices. I believe it was at least 2 invoices from wholesale vendors that you're already purchasing from. You did have to upload those as well. Now I'm going to try to go through these vendors pretty quickly, so expect for me to be giving minimal information. You may have to look into these vendors a little more if there's more information you'd like to know. But vendor number 2 is Uptown Apparel, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already seen their product at some of your favorite boutiques, especially Instagram boutiques, because Uptown Apparel is definitely that Instagram boutique vibe. It is all women's clothing. It's also another LA based wholesale vendor, and they do require a business license or seller's permit. Wholesale vendor number 3 is OTL Apparel, and OTL is a men's and women's wholesale vendor. This one is also LA based, which I believe majority of the ones I'm sharing with you today are based in LA, but OTL is definitely based in LA. And OTL is mainly focused on active and sportswear for both men and women. Now when it comes to registering for OTL, you can upload your seller's permit, a business license, or even an EIN, which I know a lot of you already have. Now I know I said I was going to be quick in this video, but I do want to share a little more information on OTL because they do offer custom cut and sew, which means they can create your designs for you. So look at this one as a custom clothing manufacturer too. This is someone you can treat as your factory or buy wholesale from them as well. Now for their custom cut and sew, there is a 200 piece minimum at OTL, but they also do direct to garment printing. So if you want to just customize the garments that they already have available for you wholesale, you can add your own prints with direct to garment printing. Now moving into wholesale vendor number 5. Number 5 is going to be Rivir. And Rivir is a women's wholesale clothing vendor, and they also have swimwear. Again, Rivir is also based in LA. It has like this young contemporary vibe for their brand, and they do require a seller's permit to register. Number 6 is Aureum, which is available on FashionGo. But Aureum is a wholesale women's clothing vendor that offers feminine clothing yet very youthful. And going right into number 7 with Velvet Heart, and this is also a women's wholesale clothing vendor, but Velvet Heart offers more of like the casual everyday type of clothing, very comfortable but still has some style to it, so comfortable and stylish at the same time. Now I will mention, as always, Velvet Heart does sell retail, but in order to buy from them wholesale, you can register on Jor and you can buy wholesale through there. And vendor number 8 is the Vintage Shop, and the Vintage Shop is yet another LA based women's wholesale clothing vendor, and the Vintage Shop definitely gives off, you know, like that Instagram boutique type of look if that is what you're going for. And number 9 is a women's wholesale accessory vendor, and the name is called Shaye Designs. Now I was very skeptical about giving this one in this video just because Shaye has very strict rules when it comes to applying, but I like the product because it's very fashion and unique jewelry pieces, so I did just want to share it anyway for those of you that do qualify to register as a buyer for Shaye. Now you ready for these requirements? Well, first of all, in order to register for Shaye to buy wholesale, you have to have a business license and a resale certificate. They want to see both. Number 2, you have to be brick and mortar, so that means you have to have a physical location for your business. It cannot be online only. It says on their website that they will take online online only if you have exceptional sales. Now, what do they refer as exceptional sales? I'm not sure because they didn't specify, but I would say if you are a startup or you're still beginning, you're still learning the ropes, you're not selling as much, this one's not going to be for you. But if you are one that has been in business for a while and you are selling a lot and you sell through your product pretty fast, you might be able to attempt as an online only business. And then of course I do want to let you know Taylor Shaye does sell retail. They are not wholesale only. And then vendor number 10 already. The last vendor for today's video is going to be TCEC. And this is another LA based wholesale women's clothing vendor. It's another feminine clothing vendor and then also gives off that young contemporary look. TCEC does require a business license to register. So that was a pretty quick video for today. Those are 10 vendors that I wanted to give to you guys. Of course, if there's any information that you need additional to what I provided to you, I recommend going on their website to check out their websites or even just contact the vendor direct. If there's anything I can answer, I'll certainly answer down in the comments below. And that is it for this week's video. Look out for more wholesale vendor lists this month because I'm trying to catch up for this year since that was supposed to be one of the main focuses for 2023. But until next video, thank you guys for watching.